The boat launch process entwines skill, teamwork, patience, and strategy akin to a Navy SEAL operation. And while a successful launch or retrieval deserves accolades from bystanders, an unsuccessful try warrants shame, and if your screw-up is filmed, that shame sinks deeper than your, likely, waterlogged tow vehicle. Hence, boat launching/snatching qualifies as a spectator sport enjoyed by both the talented and untalented, and the internet is ripe with soul-crushing boat launch fails. If you've seen one, which, truthfully, some empathetic souls can't stand to watch, you've seen them all, as most end with the car in the drink or a very scraped-up boat or both. So, of course, we're begging you to look at just one more of these clips, but not for the reason you might expect. We don't know the whole context of the situation, but someone says bad karma as a Malibu boat towing Rivian R1T electric truck prowling the shore whips around and charges forward into a body of water much larger and much deeper than it can obviously handle. We can't help but brace for the worst, suspecting this is something you'd see on Matt's Off-Road Recovery YouTube channel or the Qualified Captain's Instagram page. It looks like vehicular suicide. But it's not. Instead, it is only the epic setup to a boat launch. After completing a sweeping U-turn fully in the water, the Rivian pulls forward completely out of the water before charging backward deeper and deeper. The boat slithers off its trailer, and the Rivian chugs itself out of the depths of its epic shore launch. Like, what? That happened. What's the big deal? Luckily, the Rivian wasn't playing in the ocean, which has powerful currents, floor drop-offs, and soft sand, not to mention the salt water itself that's more of a time-delayed disaster for any automobile with corrodable metals on board. This shore launch was on the gradually sloped beach on the Idaho side of the Caribbean blue freshwater Bear Lake, and this Rivian crew was understandably itching for some time on the giant blue lake, perhaps aiding their confidence that they could use as much energy as they please whilst deploying their ship. There are level 3 DC fast chargers for the Rivian electric truck nearby. Oakles commented that although allegedly illegal, it's not uncommon for Bear Lake boaters to bypass launch ramps that have crowds and fees in favor of a shore launch like this. However, it doesn't always go this way for everyone, and tow trucks are commonly needed to fetch more ambitiously piloted, less capable vehicles that try. In defense of the shore launch, the driver said, "This is a scenario where being able to launch and retrieve your own boat from the beach can save time, money, and keep people safe." From calling the driver a rookie to a hero, to calling the Rivian R1T amazing to completely ruined for fording so much water, comments on the video covered the whole spectrum. Others pointed out insightful observations about how you typically wait for someone to be in the boat before launching, the dog just chilling in the back, and the jet ski wipeout in the background at 1:48. Others thought this should be a commercial. It does show the adventurous side of the Rivian, Motor Trend's Truck of the Year. A good day of boating presumably followed the launch, which the Rivian driver described as truly a good experience in the video description. For those wondering, he, Rivet.blog, knew exactly what he was doing in launching the 2004 Malibu and had done it a few times. He was most nervous about just losing traction and being able to pull the boat out because the R1T would float. But we didn't get close to that happening. The R1T always had plenty of traction even though I wanted to get it over as quickly as possible. The brand new Rivian, delivered in May 2022, was in off-road deep sand mode, with the trailer lights disconnected as to avoid the Rivian somehow selecting towing mode. The boat needed about 36 inches of water to float off the trailer, meaning the 20-inch tires needed to be a little underwater, but not dangerously close to the truck's 42-inch max wading depth, which would reach the top of the black well trim. For those wondering how retrieving the Malibu with the Rivian went, well, Rivet.blog posted a fresh video of the process. The Rivian's wheels needed to be about 2 inches underwater to get the boat on the trailer. That would help to ensure the weight of the boat didn't prohibit the vehicle from initially moving forward. We're glad it all worked out, but please be careful while deep sea diving in your Rivian, or any other vehicle, for that matter. If you found this information useful, press subscribe button and enable notification button for the next news.